Hello my friends, it's episode 15. Let us continue. Oh, it was a base. It would have been really funny if that was an ambush. Would have been like, ooh, psychic. Whoa, 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 whoa. Why aren't you exploring? Explore. There we go. An abandoned camp previously used by local paramilitary organization. During the waning days of World War III, dozens of socially undesirable people were executed here. Okay, sweet. More materials for me. Oh. Disciples of Anub. What is that? Or is it just like mountains?
Construction complete.
Alright, research lab complete.
Research complete.
Alright, now we're cooking with gas. $130.45. Not much actual difference. Doesn't have any armor pen anymore. Wait, so it's two sniper rifles that I found. And 3 bulldogs. That's pretty nice. Wait for... I guess I'll keep using... Will I keep using the Firebird? These are a bit more expensive to shoot. Damage 60, shred 5. Actually, just sucks. So shred 2 times 12 is 24. So this has actually got better shred, better firepower. What's the range on this? 20? 14. So the range is really the only difference. I don't want him to be over encumbered as standard. I might use both weapons eventually, but Wait, 3. I need to get ready for action on my soldiers. I was thinking about whether I wanted this or not. Flying sniper. Should I save for a cross class?
Construction complete.
Nothing was found. Energy generator completed. Living capacity reached. What? That's weird. Why would it say that? Why would it even say that? I haven't reached living capacity. At the site of what used to be a lake, our operatives discover an unsettling sight. The entire surface of the water is overgrown with a thick layer of what appears to be dry, flaky skin. In the middle of the lake is a large orifice which pumps out sticky greenish liquid that has formed a small river. Sneedron science team led by Amanda Marlowe has set up a camp nearby. I've never seen anything like it. While I'm all in favour of life and science and all that, my personal inclination is to nuke the site from orbit. If only we had nukes and spaceships. Alright.
Research complete.
Research me bleed. It's worth spending the money to push research because obviously research leads to resources. Okay. There's actually no real point in not having all the research queued up. You can just push useful things to the top as needed. Commander Chimera is close to losing her mind. Her haven, Fort Freedom, has been dealing with a plague of exploding ducts. The bloated, misshapen creatures seem to contain some kind of highly combustible gas. Entire flocks of them are throwing themselves at the haven day after day. They come from a floating duck hive suspended nearly a mile off the ground. We gotta do something or I swear I'll go crazy. Ducks, of all the godforsaken things in the universe. I had to tell grieving mothers their sons were killed by ducks. I had to scrape torn apart duck flesh from my roof. We need a solution, please. I always went for the scientific solution and it seemed to work out. Experiments show these duck-like beings respond strongly to magnetic fields and that the reason they are dive-bombing the haven is not Pandora virus aggression but the presence of a powerful industrial magnet. Once that is removed, the ducks are relatively harmless.
Good to be working with you. If we're going to save the world, we'll need all the help we can get. At this stage, we've granted you low-level access to our network and set up a liaison office to work with your people. But, as I'm sure you can understand, we need to take things slow at first. Your organization has a reputation. It's hard to know which side you'll take, and we need to know that you share our values. At the moment, we're setting up a mission to recapture an old satellite control base. What for? Well, there's a saying in New Jericho, Tobias West always has a plan. And he has a plan for the equipment and the data we can get from that base. You'll find out more when the time is right. So, are you up for it? We'd really appreciate your help.
This is new. Massive reputation hit to the other two factions for reaching 24% with New Jericho. I guess this is how they're going to try and prevent you from allying with all the factions.
Research complete.
Poison worm seeks hostile entities and then ruptures itself, emitting a spray of deadly poison. The creature has little sense of self-preservation, will attempt to advance under cover to reach a target. Wow, that's actually pretty huge. Let's rise that to the top. Resources are nice, but an extra 40 HP healed with a medkit is very nice indeed. I've completely forgotten what unlocks what in this, so there we go. We're getting very far away from our home base here. I can't believe I haven't been ambushed yet. Or found a scavenging site, for that matter. Operatives made contact with New Jericho Haven. Execution seems to be in progress. Individuals are marched out the main building and placed in front of a firing squad. A volley of bullets ends their lives in an instant. They join one of these cults that keep springing up, preach that the Pandorans are here to heal the planet or some such garbage. That's bad enough, but they sabotaged our security facilities to show that we've actually been safe all along. 30 people died because of them, and they still kept believing. I think there is some wisdom in going up here and then doubling back. Oh god, here we go. Now we're starting to see enemies with hundreds of HP and, you know, top of the line weapons. Friggin' neuralizer.
Research complete.
Okay. Let's go. Let's go. One event at a time. I just keep finding havens. This mission, if I remember correctly, you can just jump up and get the objective, but I think you have to kill all the Pandorans on the map. I might drop down and do that one.
Research complete.
Randall Symes was the last leader of the Phoenix Project.
There he
His
is.
great-grandfather had been there when it was founded, and he was there to witness its end. When we took back Phoenix Point, we found his notes. In his final days, as the world collapsed around him, he'd been working frantically to understand the Pandora virus. Somewhere in the complicated history of the project, in decades of missions and investigations, there had to be an answer. His notes were damaged, too many of the files corrupted. But perhaps, if we could retrace his steps, we could figure out where his journey had taken him and what the answers he had discovered would mean for us.
Like he'd even know that he had the answers. Alright, where is it? Oh, it's down in an already explored area. Oh wow, Troublemaker and Quarterback together. It's a great little grenadier. Passing over destroyed town, operatives detect a weak light shining from the top of a building. Operatives have found a survivor, exhausted but otherwise hale. The individual in question escaped the destruction of nearby Independent Haven some time ago and holed up here, waiting for the creatures to move on. Oh! It's a base with a manufactory. Is that worth a grab? I mean, extra manufacturing power is not necessarily that great, but this might be my opportunity to start constructing a training base. Oh wait, there's another one here. Since when did all these bases just appear? Is it because I did some research? Free facility slots 4. Interesting. Operatives have landed at New Jericho affiliated Haven. Commander, a former engineer, is very interested in our work. Ask many questions about the Phoenix project. Sharing this kind of information with New Jericho may be perceived as the beginning of an alliance by the other factions. Well, I actually can't go above 24% with them until I do their first mission, as far as I'm aware. So a reputation bonus with them would not be useful right now. I do very much need to do this. And then I could unlock this base and do this as well. These missions early on are a bit painful. But it's not like they're going to get any less painful over time, I suppose. This will be a big injection of resources. Okay, this is a bit of a short episode, but I think this mission is quite a long mission. And since this mod disables saving during missions, I can't do this without the episode dragging out super long. So I'm just gonna do it next time. Sometimes episodes are super long and sometimes they're a little bit shorter, but I don't want to get caught in a long ass mission and drag this out over an hour, because I just don't have the time, unfortunately. And also YouTube frowns on videos that are longer than 45 minutes, so I do try and keep them reasonable. Anyway, I hope you guys have enjoyed it. My current thoughts are, this is a pretty solid start. I've got reasonably decent gear. Yeah, some of my characters are... This guy's got some free SP. I think I'll just bump him up slightly. Most of my characters are sort of reaching reasonable positions. I try to aim for 200 HP on everybody to make them eminently less one-shottable by people with burst weapons. And 10 willpower, just as a kind of minimum level. And I'm going to try and focus on getting their speed up so that I can maneuver properly. I'm not really seeing, you know, where I'm going to get powerful just yet. The synergies don't seem that great. Got super accurate overwatches with sniper rifles. Rapid clearance seems super weak now. So we'll just have to see how it all works out. But otherwise, I'm in a great position. I think if I do this mission, take this base and do this mission, and then I start putting together a training base here, then I'm good to go. You can activate the base remotely. What if I go there? Does it become cheaper? That's a lot. That is a lot of resources to ask for to activate the base, but I mean the main base is basically finished. I'll add containment and then it'll be done. And I am reaching living capacity as well, so it's not just training facilities that are a problem. I also need living quarters. I haven't found a... There is this scavenge against independence here, but I didn't find a scavenge versus Pandorans early, so I'm missing quite a lot of resources that I would otherwise have. But research is going swiftly, and there is quite a bit of resources to be had from research. So we'll just have to see how it goes. That's it for now. Hope you guys enjoyed it. See you guys next time.